Howdy folks, Big Anklovich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore, and it is day 31 of the July Carnivore Challenge here in the hardcore summer. Let's head into those daily videos and see just how it went today here on Big Anklovich on Health. Okay, so it's day 31, the last day of July. How did it go? Did I blow it? Did I just screw it all up? Probably, right? Because it's me. But yeah, let's see. Yesterday I got 3,000 steps, which of course not very much, but still resting. Today will be the last day that I do a full-on rest. Tomorrow I will try and get 10,000 steps again. We'll see if we can get back to it. See if my leg is back where it should be after all that rest. I finished up my fast this morning. I only got to 37 hours because of my goof up yesterday, or I guess it was 2 days ago now. But, you know, it's better than nothing. 37 hours is pretty good. I had myself the last of the ground beef that I had, a pound of it, made it into one great big hamburger patty, and I ate that. And then a while later, I had the roast that I smoked over the weekend. I had some of that, and that was pretty good too. I had a pound of that, and that was my food for the day. I did come close to blowing it. I did go to the store to get some beef fat for two reasons. I mean, A, I make beef fat into fat fries and eat it, which is good. But also, my wife uses the tallow that comes from it and makes it into soap. And we're getting low on soap. So she's going to need to make some more. So she's like, you need to get some tallow or some fat and get me some tallow so I can make the soap. So I did that while I was at the store. I was just like, what should I do? This is where I always get my chicharrones, my pork rinds. And you know, I get cheese and crap like that there, and you know how it gets when you have habits. You know, you can't go somewhere without thinking about it. And I was thinking about it, and I thought, well, it's the last day of July. Should I party it up one last time, or should I just be good? And I managed to be good. I just got the beef fat. I didn't even eat any of the beef fat. I'm gonna start cooking it up tomorrow. So I feel like I did okay. And I've got a whole bunch of beef fat that will help me get by over the next even more hardcore. The hardcore days of summer coming up in August. Get ready for it. It's going to be awesome. All right, let's see what Marshall was up to today.
Hey everybody, Marshall Latham here to talk about day number 31 of July here for the hardcore summer. And this is the last day of the month. And my wife and I have gone on a little trip. It was kind of all impromptu. It happened within a few hours yesterday. We went down to Utah to visit family real quick. So we're just going to be down here for really overnight. And so I didn't go get out for a walk today. Well, let's see. Did I? No, I didn't. I mean, I did walk, but not any significant distance. So yeah, I didn't get that done today. I didn't eat anything in the morning. We just got up early and took off to go down, and we met up with my wife's family for lunch. And I didn't have anything on the trip or anything. And then, oh, that's not true. That's not true. I did have a little bit. We cut up a little bit of ham and cheese into small little squares. And I had a little bit of that, but not very much. I forgot about that. I did eat a little bit on the trip down. But then for lunch, luckily we went to a barbecue place. I was going to have a big plate of brisket and pulled pork or something like that, but they had this, what they called, I almost said carnivore chili, but it wasn't carnivore chili. It was brisket chili. And there were no beans it was only brisket as the meat, and then it had, you know, something in there to make it taste, you know, like chili or whatever. But there were, yeah, like I said, no beans, just a little bit of cheese on top. I had a bowl of that, and I thought, oh, that'll be better than just having a huge plate. I mean, I love brisket, but I've had a lot of brisket of my own lately, so I wasn't hankering for brisket, even though it's always a good choice. But yeah, well, and I guess I did have brisket in the chili, and it was darn good. It tasted so much better with the brisket in there. It just had a different texture, a different flavor, and I had a bowl of that, and that was my lunch. It did come with like a cornbread thing, but I gave that away. And yeah, that was a pretty good lunch. And then we ended up not eating dinner. We were gonna meet again with some of my wife's family for dinner, but it just didn't work out. They were kind of well, some of her family was down at the opposite end of the Salt Lake Valley there, so that would have been quite a commute to go down with them or meet in the middle or something like that. So we just ended up hanging out in the hotel and went swimming and that kind of stuff. So that was my day. And I think I only had one meal, and well, and a little bit of ham and cheese, I guess, in the morning. But I was satisfied. I felt good, probably because we were doing stuff. And anyway, before when I went on a trip, I'd eat a bunch of junk the whole time. And this time I was able to just have a little bit as we were traveling, and it worked out pretty well. So that's all I have to say.
All right, Marshall, good job. Way to go. You know, that is definitely one of the real tests of being a carnivore, is going somewhere, traveling, and trying to find a way to deal with that when you don't have control over everything that you eat, and you have to just pick a place that works. I don't know that eating carnivore chili, what was it? No, not carnivore chili. Brisket chili is better than just eating a plate full of brisket, but you know, you're traveling. It's good. It's good one way or the other. At least it wasn't just eating the cornbread. So yeah, you did a good job. Way to go, Marshall. Keep it up. It's a hardcore summer, and it's only going to get more hardcore from here. So let's do this. Let's go, Marshall. Next month is starting up, and we're going to do this. Yeah. Okay, folks, we'll see you next time on Big Anklevich on Health.